Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. I am having my third flare of the week. It is very brutal, very vile, very evil, but I promised that I always wanted to be real and raw and honest with my channel, so I wanted to share the journey that I'm on because I know I'm not the only one on this journey, and I'm really hoping to reach that one person who feels like me tonight, where they're feeling completely and utterly hopeless and completely out of fight and not knowing where to turn, what to do. I had a doctor visit this week with one of my doctors, and they just weren't on point. They weren't on their game, and unfortunately that doesn't help when I am feeling as bad as I am. So that was kind of a little disheartening and discouraging. I actually think I'm probably getting to a point where I'm going to need to find new doctor care, because they're either not on their game or the one that I really like. So I make appointments with her, and I wait 2.5, 3 months to see her, and then I want to see her again right away because I want to keep in contact, and I want to keep the process going of trying to get me better. And God has blessed me for right now with the funds to be able to see her more often, and because these are self-pay doctors, because regular doctors don't have any clue how to help me or what to do with me. And so I would love to see her more often, but her schedule doesn't allow, and so and I don't know how long I'll have the funds to be able to do that. And so it's really tough when you're flaring this much, which is not normal for me. Sometimes I'll have one flare and a few days later a smaller one, but I've had 3 massive, major flares. Very scary flares this week. And it'd be helpful to be able to talk to her and say, look, I don't know what's going on, but we gotta figure something out. But I called, and as soon as I can get is August, so it's frustrating. I think it's actually, yes, close to August, I think. So, and I called a couple weeks back, and that was what I could get. So it's just very hard and very frustrating, because I want to be able to essentially go more often and try and make headway, or to have her there for tough situations like this. And I could email, but it's not the same, and it still takes a long time to get a response. So it doesn't help me now, and so it's really frustrating. And yeah, I'm really tired. My body is worn out, it's trashed. I need a shower really bad, but I just don't have anything left for it. So just really tired. Everyone's been asleep in my house for hours now. I don't even know what time in my house. It's 11 after 11 o'clock where I live. And everyone's been asleep in my house since about 7:30. Because my kids go to bed about 7:15 every night. I would love to be in a nice deep sleep, anxiety-free, sickness-free, in peace. But instead, I'm doing all the deep breathing and the box breathing and all the things they tell you to do when your body is angry, and how to get it out of the angry mode and it's not working. And so here I am once again on my bathroom floor, the only place I have to go that's quiet because my house is very tiny. And so we're still praying about our home situation and changing that. Covered your prayers on that. We've had some possible open doors, lots of closed doors, just a lot. Just a lot. So I just really need prayers in that area for our family. I think I kind of know what is possibly causing these flares. So I have been told that I am full of mold. I've been exposed to mold in a couple different places I lived in my life. My body, I have genetic mutations, so my body does not detoxify and get rid of things like a normal body would. Like if you get sick, your body normally detoxifies and rids your body of all of that, but my pathways are broken. We've tried to fix them, and it's made my body way worse. We ended up having to stop. It was really bad, and I don't want to go into details about it, but it was just dangerously bad. And so we had to stop, and this was a couple years ago. And so then it was brought to my attention last year sometime that my body is still holding on to all the mold from the environments that I lived in. And so I am very mold sick. My levels are quite high with mold in my body. All the tests are showing I have lots of mold in my body. And so we have been trying something called binders. And what binders do is they bind up the toxins in your body. They kind of gather them up, and then you're supposed to then, flush them out with lots and lots of liquids and going to the bathroom and things like that. And when I first started my binder, end of April, I didn't do too bad. And I am literally doing a sprinkle. So my sprinkle is about the size of my pinky fingernail. Okay, that's how much I'm putting. Maybe even less than that. But the size of my pinky fingernail into water and juice and mixing it up, and I'm chugging it. And I have to do a sprinkle twice a week. And I've been doing that, and it wasn't as bad when I first started. I was like, okay, I think we're finally getting somewhere. We might be getting some answers. But as the weeks have gone on, and I've been doing what I'm supposed to, out of nowhere, I've started getting my flares really, really, really bad. And so I thought, well, okay, maybe that's a sign that my body so maybe that's a sign that I'm having flares because my body wants more of the detox. Like on the days I'm not doing it, my body's like, hey, that was good. I really needed it. Now I'm toxic again. Please give me more. But I'm finding that I don't think that's the case. And so the more I'm reading about it and the more I'm learning, what's probably going on is that the binder is binding up the toxins, and then because of my broken pathways and probably a very destroyed toxic gut, the the binders are absorbing it into my body, but then it's not. So the binders are going in, they're absorbing all the toxins, and then the toxins are not excreting the way that they need to due to my broken gut system. And that's truly what's going on. So that I'm so cold with this, not feeling good. Let me close this vent. Sorry for the close-up, that's kind of scary. There, my air conditioner kicked on, and I don't know if you can see, but I've got on my lovely, beautiful giraffe sweatshirt, which is extremely warm, and yes, it's a quite bright green color and bright green pattern. A bright colorful pattern, but this thing is so soft, so cozy, and so warm. But as you can see, I've got this shirt on, and then I also have another shirt underneath of that. So I've got 3 shirts on, and I'm still freezing under a heated blanket. So my body is, that's a sign my body's quite sick. And this AC right next to me is not helping. I pray for a new home quickly. So anyway, oh, yeah. Those are my thoughts and ideas of why I might be going through another flare for the 3rd time this week. So I think what I'm going to have to do is stop the binder for now. Even though I'm only doing that much twice a week, I'm going to have to stop. And then I'm going to have to allow my body the chance to, I don't know how, empty itself out, clean itself out, get all of the germs out. And then I'm going to have to reevaluate with the doctor on, is there a step we need to do before doing this binder? Because the hard part is the doctors are getting to the place where it's like, okay, we don't really know what to do anymore. You are such a hard case, and you are so sick, and everything we do is just failing. And I feel them. I feel them deeply because I'm the one that's failing. I'm the one that feels it. But as kind and as lovely and as beautiful as these 2 doctors are, they're just at a place where they're at a loss. And I felt it this week with one of my doctors where it's just like, there's no, I think they've done all they can do. And it's really sad, but true. And this other doctor, as great as she is, I can't get in enough. And to be this sick and not be able to get in as much as the good Lord is allowing me to do so, because like I said, these doctors are out-of-pocket doctors. And the Lord has provided for me a short window of finances where I can essentially go to the doctor more often. Her schedule doesn't allow it. She's too busy. And so I would covet everyone's prayers for a new doctor, a really, really good one that knows what they're doing and can help me. I would also covet everyone's prayers for the flares to stop once I stopped this binder, which I didn't take it last night or today. So this will be 2 days that I haven't had it. The last time I had it was Tuesday. I think it was Tuesday. Might have been Tuesday. I can't keep anything straight anymore. Might have been Wednesday. Yesterday was Wednesday. So then I'm thinking Tuesday. I think it was Tuesday. That was the last time I had it. And I can't. Unfortunately, I've totally hosed my body now, and so it's going to be angry for a while. So I would covet everyone's prayers, but for our housing situation, prayers for the flares to please stop. Prayers for my children, like I said in the last video. They're not stupid, and it's been rough on them. This week has been really rough on them. My little ones keep asking me, are you sure you're going to be okay? Are you sure you're going to be okay? My teenager said that he's sad for me. He's worried. He's been extra close, and he's almost going to be 15 years old, but he's been extra close to me. He hasn't wanted to leave at bedtime after I say goodnight to him. He's been wanting to just stay on the bed, and I ask him, are you okay? Yeah, I'm okay, but you just know. And tonight he finally just said, I'm worried about you, and I'm sad for you, and I don't like seeing you this sick, even though I've been watching it for my whole life. He said it's just when you get this bad, it's really hard. And I feel for him. I had a mom when I was growing up who was very sick. We did not have the same things. That would be nice because then I'd know what to do. But God healed her. He healed her and my grandmother who had exactly the same things. And he brought them new life. And thank God for that, because my mom takes care of my children now. My mom takes care of my children now because I am so violently sick. But unfortunately, she caught some sort of bug. And we haven't had her for 2 full weeks now, and we probably won't have her next week. Because it's not, whatever this is, it's not going away. She can't get rid of it, and she is quite sick. Which is tough. I have a teenager now that it's summer, but it's hard to call on him because it's sad. It's sad to say, hey, can you make your brother some lunch? Because he knows I'm too sick to get up to do it. And so it's just hard on all of us in many, 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 many ways. Covered prayers for my marriage. That chronic illness tears on a marriage, something terrible. And so prayers for my marriage, prayers for my children, prayers for our housing situation. Most of all, prayers that these flares will stop and calm down now that I'm going to take a break from the binder and let my body kind of catch up, I guess you would say. Kind of reset and catch up. And, yeah. Just prayers for doctors. New doctor, possibly. One that's really knowledgeable and will actually bring some positivity for once. It's been years since we've seen something positive and not something negative from a doctor where we try things and it goes really, really horribly wrong. So positive would be good. And to anyone out there who is just in the mud, in the trenches, in the sickness, in the life is hard, paycheck to paycheck, looking for a job, struggling with your marriage, struggling with your kids. Hard is hard. I don't care if it's sickness, I don't care if it's marriage, I don't care if it's fighting with your kids, I don't care if it's, it's hard to buy food. Whatever your heart is hard for you. And my heart looks a little different than most. Some of you on here can relate. You have sick family members or you're sick yourself. But whatever hard you're going through, I just want you to know, as tough as it is right now, I believe with every fiber of my being that it will and has to at one point get better. It can't stay this bad forever. Keep going, keep fighting. Right now my fight is minute by minute tonight as I try to make it through till tomorrow morning. Praying to God to please bring relief and make it stop. I know not everyone on this channel is going to be a believer, but just know it doesn't feel like it right now. You can't see it. I can't see it. I can't see the light at the end of the tunnel. I can't feel the light at the end of the tunnel. I can't. There's a whole lot of things I can't, right? And they're very valid points, and I feel them deeply in my core because I'm so sick. It's just like I'm barely surviving. And I just want you guys to know that one day hopefully you will go from surviving to thriving. It doesn't feel like it right now. I know that. I know. Trust me. I'm in it. I feel it. It's awful. But if we give up, what's that going to do? We're just going to end up stuck in a vicious cycle of laying there doing nothing, and we can't get better that way. So to anyone who's going through something really hard, keep going, keep fighting. You're looking for a job, keep applying. You're fighting with your teenager. I feel ya. I have a really good teenager. I honestly am blessed. But not every day is easy. I have other kids. Not every day is easy. Motherhood is hard. Keep going. Keep going. You will reap the rewards in the end. I promise you. Keep going. Keep praying. Keep fighting. Don't give up. If I can't give up, neither can you. Hope to see you in the next video, even just a little bit better and maybe a little bit more out of these horrible, nasty flares. And maybe my doctor will have a cancellation because I am on the cancellation list since they can't see me till August. I'm going to be looking into another doctor as well, so who knows what God will provide in the coming weeks, but right now I just want the flares to stop. hard. They're brutal. They make me so weak, so fatigued, so sick, so tired but wired. But I know in the end, this won't last forever. It won't. Been here, done that, got the badge. Hopefully, it'll calm down here quickly and I won't be able to figure out why or what the missing link or chain is so that I can tolerate the binder, because I was doing well for a little bit and now it is not safe for me to continue, both mentally, physically, emotionally, all of that. So, but I know this isn't the end. We just need to regroup, think, and then hopefully come up with a solution. Thank you for joining me tonight in my cold bathroom floor again with my very colorful giraffe. I wish you all peace. I wish you all joy. I don't feel peace. I don't feel joy right now. But it'll come back. Thanks for joining me. I'll see you in the next video.